Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Jay, it's only the start of this one, but at some point tonight, the benches are going to play a part. Toronto's much improved. Golden State knows what that's all about. Who has the edge in this one?
Well, I know Toronto fans will probably be angry because I should go with the bench mob here. And the bench mob can score a lot of points, actually leading the league in points off the bench. But I have to give the slight edge to the team that has the experience of winning championships. That veteran-like experience to their young players will be the difference maker in this ballgame.
Thompson. To Curry. Down low, Cauley Stein. Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Shot by Thompson misses. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. It's Steph at the controls. Great feed, sets it up. Marc Gasol with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curry to Thompson. Screen coming. Curry to Thompson. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry into the front court. Now down 6. To Thompson. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Curry. Pascal Siakam swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. Big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Gets a shot up off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Steph Curry, guarded by Livingston. Runner here, won't go down. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Curry. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Stephen Curry with a look. Deep two there, won't go. Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
They work it down to Gasol and a throwdown.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Stuffs Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Free throws good as they add on to this big early lead. Golden State at the controls. Runner here won't go.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Holmes takes aim at Livingston. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Stuffs it down with authority. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You know he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position.
Layups good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Thompson to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Steph lets loose. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry.
Nah, I don't need no screen.
Marc Gasol.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. John Collins pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Runner's good there.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
To Sean Livingston. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Short jumper misses. Has a chance. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
That's rebounded by Toronto. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Raptors have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors have got themselves
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Curry gets it in the left corner. Has a look. Carroll's shot no good. Pass Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson. Probing the defense. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
To Thompson. And a nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Thompson. And the denial.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Cauley-Stein. From long range. Off the iron. No good. And that's a backcourt violation. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. The pass taken away. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curry to bring it up. Down a bundle. To Russell. Here comes the screen. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Curry. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 3 for 6 now.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
And the rebound taken by Thompson. To Curry. To Russell. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Stuffs it down with authority. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Steph Curry takes aim at Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. And he finishes at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Curry has it.
I got ball. I got ball.
Down to Cauley Stein. From the painted area, won't go down.
Watch the cutter, man. Got him. Good job, good job.
And counted at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the
Big
offense.
kick right there.
To Thompson. Steph Curry matched up with Livingston.
Watch the back door.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. 2-point shot for Curry. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Chop this. Good. Got it.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Stephen Curry, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Raptors with the basketball.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split. Double. Got it.
Cruises inside for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
To Powell. Rim rocker for Norman Powell. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Steph Curry, guarded by Livingston.
Screen, I got your help.
That's usually one that he'll knock down. The follow won't go either. Livingston to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. Rocking the rim.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
It's Steph for 2. Not that time. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Raptors. The Warriors won the opening tip, so Steph Curry matched up with Livingston. Cauley Stein. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Could not throw it down. Curry. John Collins snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Knocked loose. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Sean Livingston. The pass set it all up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Pascal Siakam. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Steph Curry, guarded by Livingston. Here comes the screen. Stephen Curry with a look. No good. To Sean Livingston. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Thompson. Stuffs it down with authority.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just erased. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Pulls up for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Sean Livingston. Rises for the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Steph lets loose. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
And look out.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
It's the Raptors with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN.